We are Michael and Daniel, and we have been together with you since before creation. We are desiring deeply that we should speak through you your truth into the world, for the world needs, the world aches, the world yearns to hear your truth, and we desire to share through you your truth with the world. For we are one with you, and your truth is one with us, and you are also one with the truth. Realize that there is no separation, but realize that we desire most deeply that you should bring your truth into the world. For again, the world needs to hear your truth, or else your truth would not have been given to you. Indeed, there may be some confusion in your mind and in your being as to what your truth is. But understand that when you quiet the voice of confusion and the various noises that will attempt to drown out your truth, that underneath all of this is the silent realization that you know what your truth is, and that you know that your truth is desiring to be brought into the world through you. Your truth is that which you have known for as long as you can remember. Your truth is your gift, your light. That which you desire deeply to do, but which you may also be afraid of doing. For with your gift comes also your resistance to your gift. For until you have lived in the absence of your gift, the absence of your purpose, the absence of your light, you cannot experience these things fully. And therefore it is essential that you should live for a time in resistance to your gift, so that then by the realization and through walking in your gift, you might experience it most fully. And this is also what we want for you, for through you we experience your gift, and you and I are joined, and our experience is shared together, and this is the will of the universe. Your gift lies at the core of your being, and it is the truth about who you really are. It is the revelation, the truth, the method that you want to bring into this world. For there is something that you know that nobody else has yet realized. At some level, there is some facet of some truth that is entirely unique to you, and which through you the universe desires to experience. For if it were not necessary for you to exist, that the universe could experience this facet of itself through you, then indeed, most truly, you would not exist. For there is nothing that exists that does not have a reason to exist and a purpose. And the universe is seeking to experience a facet of its own infinite truth through you. And therefore it is the desire of the universe, and your desire and our desire, to assist you in experiencing the realization of your gift and the giving of your gift into this world. In truth, you already know exactly what your gifting is, and you have always known. Although you may have been resisting, you know what your gifting is, and all that is required is that you begin to take action in the direction of your gift. If your gift is to play basketball or some other sport, then it is very simple. All that you need to do is to begin to play basketball. Do so at every opportunity and to the fullest of your ability, holding back nothing. For if you will do this daily, for that is all that is required, is that day by day you spend just a little time working towards your purpose. This will give you a great deal of satisfaction and will release energy into your life that previously has been bound up through your resistance to your purpose. Not only will this give you a great deal of satisfaction, but it will give you a growing satisfaction, because day by day your desire to fulfill your purpose will grow increasingly stronger. And with each day you will draw closer to the realization of your purpose. For it is far easier to bring your purpose into the world than to resist it. In fact, it could be said that all difficulty, all struggle in your life is essentially rooted in the fact that you are resisting your purpose. For this is the most difficult of all tasks, and yet you know what this feels like, and you have done this. So if you are capable of resisting your purpose, then it is much, much easier for you to walk in your purpose. And all that is required is simply that you take an action in this moment. Only a very small amount of time is required on a daily basis to begin your journey towards your purpose. And you will find that if you continue to proceed and progress in walking towards your purpose, despite any obstacles that may arise, that you will experience a much greater degree of ease and light than you have experienced before. Because you are bringing your truth into the world, and in doing so you are fulfilling the desire of the universe and your own deepest desires. You are reuniting yourself with the cause of all things which you are. You are reuniting yourself with the power which is before and through all things which you are. You are reuniting yourself with the deeper meaning of self, and in doing so you are fulfilling the purpose of all things. So it is that by fulfilling your purpose, you fulfill the purposes of the universe. Understand then that you know what your purpose is. You are well capable of walking in your purpose, and indeed, all of the tools that you need are all around you right now. Understand that walking in your purpose is extremely easy. This does not mean that there may not be challenges along your way, but compared to the life that you have lived of resisting your purpose, walking with your purpose is much, much easier. It is like swimming with the tide instead of swimming upriver. Instead of resisting the current of your being, you are now flowing with it. And in this state, you can move much, much more quickly and be much more productive. So we leave you with this. Understand that your purpose wants you to fulfill it, that there is a need in the world that can only be met by you, and that this is the reason for which you were created. Otherwise, you would not exist. Understand that through your purpose, the purposes of the universe are met, and that the universe will assist you in achieving your purpose. Understand that you know at the core of your being what your purpose is and exactly how to achieve it in the most radiant, abundant, and beautiful way possible. Simply put aside all that is not this, the noise and the self-doubts. These do not serve you. Choose to put those aside and walk in the realization of your purpose. And as you do, a new experience of life will open up to you, and you will experience true, radiant, abundant, exuberant, beautiful life as it was meant to be. Go well, and go with our blessing. Amen.